at Speaker Slam, we've seen some memorable moments, and some of these performances have just blown our mind and have stayed in our hearts, and we want to kind of showcase what those moments were for us.
Hands down, the most memorable speech for me was Marcos Mendoza doing I Am. It was our very first event, and I think that was part of it. We didn't know what to expect, and it was back when we were allowing music, and he came out with this beautiful performance piece. And I'd never actually heard Marcos speak, but he was so powerful, and there was a moment when the audience got up and he had some audience participation, and everyone was up and they were chanting and they were participating.
I am. I am magic. I am. Say it like you mean it. I am.
It was an amazing moment, and I really thought it elevated the whole night. It just captured exactly what I thought Speaker Slam should be about. Just someone, pure expression, just sharing their heart and soul, the whole audience enrolled, engaged. It was a beautiful moment, really absolutely a highlight for me for Speaker Slam.
One of the most memorable experiences I can remember is dating back to our second Speaker Slam. We do something called Passion Speed Share, and this one guy went up, he read off his phone, speaking in front of the stage. I don't know if it was his first time, but everyone loved him. His name was Happy Mika Edwards. He started joining Toastmasters, and I saw his journey of actually performing to become a good speaker, and all for his performance at Speaker Slam that went down in February, Love and Spirituality Night. And he blew me away because he was vulnerable. He shared a story that was personal, and that, I think, was the catapult where we started seeing a little more vulnerability on our stage rather than more rah-rah.
Yeah.
And I think that's the moment that I think shifted our perspective as well as to how we were going to start approaching the lineups that we were creating. It was all from personal stories and vulnerability being key.
One of my absolute favorite performances was by Chantel Dubois, and I will probably think it's the best performance we've had overall in terms of she was the underdog. She'd never been on stage. She came in so humble, so earnest, so beautiful with her spirit. She had a whole group of people with her. She shared her story on stage. She has a phenomenal, inspirational story, and it really changed things. It was fitness and motivation night, but it changed things for the perspective of the entire event. That showed it wasn't necessarily the most technical speaker. You had to have a good speech, but it was who was inspirational, who was vulnerable, who was authentic, who shared their soul on stage, and she really exemplified that. There was a moment where she was sharing her journey in the staircases at Jane and Finch, sweeping out condoms and needles so she could train people, how she transformed her own life and the lives of her clients. And every person in that room was in tears, and she won. Not only did she win first place, she won the Judge's Choice Award, and I just love her spirit. I just love what she meant for Speaker Slam.
What I saw was an incredible performance of telling story, and that was hands down done by Jonathan Andrews. He blew me away with his talent. He does have a talent when he performs.
I think all of his performances, he won So You Think You Can Speak, and he came second at our Grand Slam. So each performance he's done has been really amazing, such high quality, and he's been a really amazing competitor for us. I don't think we can do this video without mentioning Jose Perenian's final performance at the Grand Slam. It was absolutely amazing. Now, Jose also won for Overcoming Adversity. Loved his speech there as well. He's an absolutely amazing performer. But in the grand finale, he just brought something special. And I've watched that video a few times. The delivery, the performance, the language, the writing, everything was mind-blowing.
One of the challenges that a lot of people might not know was that with his stutter and our time limit, like, he's working with less words. So for him to craft a speech that was under probably 4 minutes and 30 seconds, to have that message delivery, amazing.
We cut down the timing, and there were people who were struggling just to get 5 minutes, and for him to be able to deliver, like, it was truly a gift.
That was our top 5, and my God, it was so hard to pick any of these performances, but you know what? We've had some excellent performances, and you can check out not only these performances at our YouTube channel, but you can check out some other ones that have been phenomenal. What are you waiting for? What are you still watching? Go! Go! Skedaddle!
Skedaddle?
Skedaddle!
You heard it here.
Bye! Check out our next video.